Okay, guys. We're gonna get started. Just present my screen. I'm really excited to welcome you all to the first ever edition of the South Asian Town Hall. Really glad to have all of you guys here. This is the first time, and just want all of you to remember that this is the experiment, and we welcome you to the experiment. Okay. I'll welcome you all to the experiment. It's an important thing to remember. This is a part of a lot of different town halls. It's important to remember that things may break, things may lack documentation, differ greatly between iterations, disorient, overload, and inspire. Our goal here is to provide a safe and lively environment for you to explore the highest potential of human collaboration. And without further ado, taking all of you into the world of Web3 and giving you guys an introduction, we have Sangeet. Sangeet?
Hey everyone, Rich, can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Awesome, cool. So hey everyone, thanks so much for coming on board Konmaverse for this special occasion and for this special meeting. First of many that's definitely gonna come on. And I just thought we'd break the session with giving you guys just a small gist on what Web3 is, what we're all doing here. And by here I mean this generation with this particular technology. So ideally, what we mentioned or what we refer Web3 to is the third generation of the web, and the third iteration does refer to the access control that we have with computers. So initially we had read access, and then we have read and write access, and then now we have read, write, and execute. This has opened up a lot of potentials for our generation and mankind as we know it. And we're all here together to give this an honest try to see how much and how far we can go with the help of such a distributed mentality and mindset. So I welcome all of you to Konmaverse for this special thing. And I guess we can take this forward with Prithvi.
Okay. Like we mentioned, there is a huge paradigm shift. We are moving on from a centralized to a decentralized framework to do things. Sangeet, would you like to dive into blockchain a little bit?
Yeah, so blockchain, as in it is a chain of blocks, and we have different types of data that we can put inside these blocks. At the current, we are utilizing such a mechanism for recording transactional data, and we refer every single interaction in blockchain as a transaction. And this we have going to record with essentially basic neutral and can be accessed by anywhere, anytime. Next slide. So yes, now the Web3 fellowship by Konma is essentially a push from Konma's end to bring out more and more individuals and organizations into the whole ecosystem that is in Web3. We initially started off with targeting students from various colleges, and now we are targeting colleges straight to get a very good set of students that come on board. Once they come on board, they have few courses that they will be going through. One of them is the blockchain fundamentals, and then we have how and the various use cases of blockchain that we can use in today's world, and the various philosophies that come with blockchain and distributed mentality. So, with all of this in mind, and once we get all of this to them in them, they essentially get to choose between taking any part in Konma. This could be towards marketing, could be towards design, could be towards development, engineering, anything that we currently have under as an option is something they can choose. Now, once they chose the faction or the department they would like to take part in, we have a series of courses that we offer for them to take. Most of the developers prefer choosing either between developing on Cardano or developing on Ethereum. And simultaneously, every department handles their own set of cohort of students to function common. Once they finish this, in the next 3 months, they start getting paid. They get to work on their own personal portfolio, working on open source projects, getting a hang of the Web3 community. In fact, we have a lot of them here today with us. So hopefully after the whole session, there might be a very good discussion.
Thank you, Sandeep. Thank you so much for that. So we have George next, who is going to be giving us an introduction to Project Catalyst and how you can get involved. George?
Thanks, Prithvi. Welcome all. Again, very happy to start or kickstart this first session with a South Asian team, different countries, and within when we look from the Cardano or crypto community, we see a broader participation of the Western societies, and this is a active engagement from our side, or to enable this engagement to the Western crypto world, especially the Cardano being driven heavily from that side. Now to say, okay, what is the level of participation from South Asia going to be? So this, from Catalyst standpoint, Catalyst is done by the Cardano blockchain. The Cardano is a major mover moving into this field, because Cardano is based on around 150 different peer-reviewed papers, and their technology is built on top of that, making sure what we are entering in has a very secure base, because we hear all around us the crypto community, different chains being destroyed, or sometimes we see huge hacks happening where hundreds of millions are being taken out of a bridge, or some susceptibility in the chain. So the goal from Cardano is to build that chain in a proper way. So we have a very strong foundation on which we can take it forward. So from a blockchain perspective, that is their technology and their strength they are building in. And from a Web3 and blockchain, as Sangeet mentioned, we are moving into this new paradigm of a world where we are not only reading like newspapers, but reading and writing. When we look at different channels like WhatsApp or Instagram, where we are posting into the world. And now we are in the execution phase where we take ownership for a lot of the things we want to take forward. So this is a new dimension we are moving into, and whether it is we look from ideas where we want to innovate, where we want to be part of the system and take ownership of the system. We want to be the leaders. We want to take our strengths into the execution of all the different requirements, and propose our projects so that it is not just visible within our community. Now we are saying, how can it be visible to the global community? How can we put our ideas from what the community needs is different in different parts of the world. And so how do we take it forward? And that is where the Catalyst community is trying to make it a global community and a global forum. And still, how can we bring our ideas forth and present it in a format which is at a high level of expertise, and or moving that chain in a slow manner, or learning through that curve and being able to work with the total community. So this is the decentralized experiment where our ideas are not owned by the big communities or big money makers and big banks, but allow you, and each of our ideas so that's where this change. Global community, each country has its own identity. And now when we are looking in the crypto community, how do we ensure that our identity is properly used and properly we are able to take it into the system? And those are the challenges when we look from, not from a community perspective, now we are looking at a global perspective. And within that, how do we become incentivize and involve ourselves within that system? So this is again an experiment as a global paradigm shift from a Web3 and decentralizing perspective. And we look forward to all of us to jump in with a little bit of that orientation of what it means to be in a Web3 paradigm. How do I make sure I am responsible for what I am doing, and how do I take it forward? So this is the opportunity Project Catalyst is offering. And so within the challenge, they had completed around 10 rounds and or 9 rounds of the grants. And now we are moving to the 10th round, taking all the learnings from the previous rounds. And our community, when you are coming as South Asia, we want to look at it, as well as the members who are joining here, to take the inputs we are sharing and say, okay, how to improve our ideas so it is a lot more relevant to the context of Cardano, as well as how it connects to the community strengths. So that's what we are looking for from Catalyst, and that's what we want to help through from the Konma and the Swarm coming together in this South Asian Townhall. Go ahead, please.
Thank you so much.
Next slide.
Thank you for that insights on Project Catalyst. So we have Vinay, who is going to walk us through the Cardano weekly report as of October 2022. Vinay?
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So like George explained how Project Catalyst works, and now coming to how Cardano, again, Cardano is a third generation blockchain, and Cardano recently got its smart contract, meaning like it's been just a year, and the kind of improvement or the kind of development that's happening on Cardano space or Cardano ecosystem. If you see, there are like close to 1,120 projects that are being built that are in progress, and there are already 102 projects that are running on the chain. And the recent report says, these are like the stats from the recent reports, and post the Vasil hard fork that happened recently in September. Now there's like a lot of functionality that got added to the smart contracts, meaning Qtis is it's a framework to write smart contracts on Cardano, and there are like close to 3,474 Qtis scripts that are already being deployed on the chain. And I would say like these are like the weekly report that comes out from Cardano every week. There's a constant update to the community, and the current stats shows this. And every fund on fund, we see like a lot of people all around the world putting in proposals, getting their proposals validated by the community, and they get funded. So in Fund 9, we've seen close to 200 and there are close to 1,266 proposals put on the platform, and around 260 proposals got funded. So we have our Fund 10 starting early November. So that is pretty much from my end, guys. So yeah. Okay, thank you, Prithvi. So Fund 10 is going to start, like I mentioned, it's going to start in early November. And these are like the 10 challenges that got selected for Fund 10. So we will be sharing the slides on the chat. We'll be able to like go through these slides, see what each challenge statement or the description for each challenge is, and you will be able to like go through the challenge setting, meaning the description of each of the challenge and what is like the scope of each of the challenge. And once you put in your proposal, as in you need to like put your proposal in the respective challenges, and like George mentioned, it's an experiment that happens. It's an open experiment that happens every 4 months, every quarter. So 3 months to 4 months is like the tenure. So now Fund 10 is going to start in November, and we would get results in February. So November is entirely the innovation phase, where we have 1 month of putting in proposals, and then we have 1 month of community assessing these proposals, and then we have 1 month of the community voting on these proposals. So this is like a fund on fund process that happens. So let's just look into all these proposals and see what you can put into any of these challenges, and this is open for everyone all around the world. So it's a great open experiment that everyone has an opportunity to like put in your ideas, your proposals, voice out. So it's pretty much open for anyone to like take part and get rewarded. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Kunal, for all of those insights. So you heard everyone and what they all had to say about the world of Web3. So the real question now is where and how can you get involved, right? So I'm here to answer the where. So all of the information regarding everything we mentioned today, if you want to get involved, the place that you need to be on is Konmaverse. So we will be sharing a link for Konmaverse. Please do go and register on Konmaverse. This is where we will be discussing new ideas, we will be posting information, we'll be mentioning the deadlines and the dates of when Project Catalyst is happening for each upcoming fund, how you can become a proposal assessor, and how you can submit your proposals. So if you want to get involved, Konmaverse is the place to be in. And within Konmaverse, we have tribes, right? So tribes are run by moderators and specialists who are experts in their own specific fields and niches. So I'm pretty sure, I think the link to Konmaverse is shared. So some two important tribes that you can join right away is the South Asian Townhall tribe. We will be having this event regularly on the first and third Friday of every month, and maybe we'll have it even more frequently from 2023. And you can also join the Project Catalyst tribe for all updates regarding Project Catalyst. It's totally okay if you are new to this. We are there to help you, which is why Konmaverse exists. It is a community to spread awareness, and it is also a place where you can voice out your ideas, like how when I mentioned. So you can find the links in the chat for all of these. And yes, so that actually brings us to the end of our first town hall. So we do have a surprise performance. Paresh, would you like to introduce our performer?
So from the session Know the Unknown, which is my personal project. So before Konma, I used to run my own project like Know the Unknown, in which we used to basically collaborate with lot of artists and people from all kind of fields. So I met Abhishek in one of those sessions, and I basically told him the idea of Konma and how it's uniting people up for Web3. So he was very interested in. I think some network issues there. But Baran, if you can unmute yourself, so we'll be able to. So I think there is a network connection right now. So we'll just begin with Abhishek's performance, and he is into music from a long time, and he has been performing for a lot of time, and he is into the learning part of different things right now. So he has done a course recently for digital marketing from IIT Delhi. So we are planning on just onboarding also him for different projects here also, and so he's will be just introducing himself, and Abhishek, you can just unmute yourself and start here.
Hello guys, this is Abhishek, and I'm a musician and plus I'm into digital marketing. And apart from just being a musician, I am a lot into music therapy and sound healing. So basically, understanding how we can take music and the power of music to heal ourselves, to become a newer version of ourselves. And Konmaverse is a great platform for connecting us all, and we are all fortunate to be gathering here today. And a very warm good evening to everyone joining us from all over South Asia. I'm really happy to be performing here. And all thanks to Paresh and the founder and everyone in the Konmaverse itself. So I'm going to perform some of my originals, and we'll have some surprise music therapy session. Let's see how it goes. You able to hear my guitar?
Yes, Abhishek, clearly.
It's called Only You. It's about going through different phases of a relationship and then getting back together. So the story begins, me and you, the story is true. Once again. So the story begins, me and you, the story is true. All those nights you held me so tight, I waited for you. खोया हूँ मैं तेरे लिए, सच है कुछ बुद्धू मैं भूला तुझे, तो तू है मेरी. Right, what's wrong or right? Let go of the fight, waiting for you. Only you, only you, only you, and only you. Only you, wherever I go, I come so close to only you. Only you, देखो जहाँ जाऊं जिधर हर पल तू सच है मेरा और ख्वाब का मंजर है. So this was originally a Hindi song, and a friend of mine requested why don't we make an English version of this. So this is for the first time that I'm performing the English version. It's called Only You. So there are times in our life when things seem not so right. The only choice is either letting go of it or holding on and waiting for a better moment. I'm sure all of us have seen those times. And if you just listen to your heart, you'll find the answer lies within. Only you, only you, only you, and only you. Only you, I come to only you. Only you, I see the light shining so bright inside of you. तुझे तू ख्यालों में पहाड़ों में तेरी खुशबू तुझे तू सच है मेरा और ख्वाब का मंजर है तू. All of my life I walk around to come close to you. It's but a sin to don't begin a journey again. Only you, only you, only you, and only you. Only you, presence is you, what I believe, my only truth. Me and you, me and you, me and you, and me and you. So this is called Only You. Easy to Hindi. If you can understand Hindi, then you can be getting the meaning of it. And it's about holding on to what you have in your heart. So now we could have some. This is an impromptu sounding session. Let's see how it goes. So when you listen to the music, just close your eyes. And make the sound of silence. The sound of nothingness. The sound of stillness that's inside of us. Whatever whatever lies inside us, whatever has been explored and whatever is yet to be explored. Listen to the sounds, listen to the nothingness and what it speaks to you. Who are you? Who do you want to be? Are you merely a human? Or something more than that? Are we, as a civilization, more humans? After we have crossed the capabilities of being a human, we're forming worlds inside worlds and simulations inside simulations. Now the question is, who are we? Where do we want to go? What do we want to do with this gift called life? There's so many names, but in the end, we are only life force. We are anything but the universe talking backwards. The consciousness expressing itself and experiencing itself and knowing itself a little more. And the only thing that we know is that we're all the supreme force, whatever you want to call it. But our hearts beat together. Our hearts beat for each other. So let's connect. Let's connect and make the world a better place. Let's do all that we can to bring a smile on each of us face. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the lovely comments I could see, and I'm really happy. My name is Abhishek Mehra, and you could follow me on Konmaverse itself. And apart from that, my social media handle is called Abhishek Mehra Music without any spaces. ABHISHEKMEHKRA Music. And the good thing is that we also have a birthday boy in here. So I could.
Yes, we have.
Yes. So let us all wish him a happy birthday, starting from Paresh. If you could just say 2 lines.
Let's start with the normal happy birthday. And so,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Thanks a lot, guys. That means a lot.
Welcome.
Thanks a lot, Abhishek.
any more requests from the birthday boy from Abhishek? We'll take that up also as a surprise performance.
I would say like anything. That was like divine. What he did was like it actually. I would say like I had goosebumps like what this happened.
There is one more we are expecting from you. any side which is coming into your mind.
Let me think what. So, do we have many English speakers in here?
I would say like English or Hindi, anything.
Okay. I'll sing. Okay. So, this is a song. This is a song that is called "मैं तुझे चाहता था," which says that I love you and I will always love you. मैं तुझे चाहता था, बस तुझे चाहता हूँ. So. खोया जाता हूँ तुझको मैं कह जाता हूँ खुद में मैं रह जाता हूँ अभी तेरी ये खामोशी तेरी ये गुस्ताखी छू लेती दिल को कभी तुझको जो पहचाना यूं धीमे धीमे जाना ले गई दिल तू तभी तेरा हो पलकों को धीरे से झपकाना कैसी है दिल की रही धीमे धीमे से आती थी तू तेरे बारे में क्या मैं कहूँ धुन कोई गुनगुनाती थी तू आज भी जिनको मैं गाता लम्हे जो थे वो तेरे मेरे आज भी उनको छुआता हूँ है ज़हन में वो जिंदा मेरे उनको महसूस कर पाता हूँ तन्हा रातों में जब सोता हूँ, तुझको अपने में संपाता हूँ। तेरी यादों को रख के सिरहाने, बाहों में मैं सो जाता हूँ। मैं तुझे चाहता था, बस तुझे चाहता हूँ। तुम है तू, गीत तुम जिनको मैं गाता हूँ। मैं तुझे चाहता था, बस तुझे चाहता हूँ। तू सुने ना सुने, कहना ये चाहता हूँ। The song says that I have loved you, I love you, and I always will, no matter what happens. So it's about infinite and forever love. ट्रेनों में यूं जो मिलते थे हम, दिल के बैठा। So it says that we used to meet up in trains and we used to sit without any tickets. ट्रेनों में यूं जो मिलते थे हम, दिल टिकट के थे बैठा के। यादें है सारे लम्हे सभी, तेरी बाहों में जो थी जो। मैं तुझे चाहता था, बस तुझे चाहता हूँ। धुन है तू, गीत तू जिसको मैं गाता हूँ। I have loved only you, and I'll always love you. You're like music to me, that will always come true. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Abhishek, for making our weekend and this evening memorable. We light it up before the Diwali happened. Yeah.
Really glad. Thanks a lot, Abhishek. Thank you.
And just wanted to say that for Nods, Vedant will be taking over the stage. So Vedant, you can just let us know about Nods.
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, Vedant.
Okay, thank you. So basically, our project founder is not available right now. Farhan is his name. So that's why I'm taking up this stage. Yeah. So as you can see the page screen, here's the website of our project Nods. So basically, Nods is a project that is based on an astronaut story. You can also visit the website and read about this story. We are coming up with 5,000 NFTs that's made up of 220 million possibilities, as you can see right there. Okay, can you please scroll down a little bit? So here are the rarest of rare astronauts that Farhan itself he has designed. Also, we are coming up with various collabs within the project. So basically, this project is aimed to. You can also check the roadmap totally. This project is basically aimed to cover the environment basics. Also, it comes up with various giveaways. Also, just like iPad Pro giveaway, 5 giveaway to the community. Also, limited editions, merch holders. And the biggest thing coming up from this project is that whenever you buy an NFT of Nods, we will planting 5 trees that's a great uh, participation in the environment also. Just like if a particular person is buying an NFT, we will planting 5 trees. That's also helpful to the earth. And also the first 5,000 NFTs that will be launching. So top 25% of the holders, you will be getting a chance to go to the moon. It sounds crazy, na? Just like a Dubai trip will be planned. Also, they will be sent to NASA's space center for space training of astronauts, and they will be sent to the moon. Actually, so as the saying goes in the Web3 community, we are gonna make it to the moon. So really, this project is going to make it to the moon. I think so. Parish, you can also drop the link and drop the project's link in the description. I will be dropping the Discord's link into the description. So you all
Sure.
join and we can have a good there also. So here's the complete team. Okay, let me introduce the team also.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Farhan Khan is himself the founder of this project. Parikshit Pandya, he is the co-founder. Basically, he has the project named Rebellion NFT that supports and helps all the new NFT projects coming up with. Right now, we are also working upon a project named Kurfi NFT. And Mehul Mistry is our BDM, and Viraj Singh Gohil is our CTO. So recently, we had our first meetup in the Mumbai event also, where all the community members came up, and we have a good discussion about the project. And yes, this project is going to the moon. So many things are going to come up. Let's see you on the other side. Join the Discord. I will be dropping up the link, and we can have a good discussion there also. Thanks, Paresh.
Sure. Thank you so much, and it looks like a very interesting project. So with Konmaverse also, we are planning a lot of collaborations coming up with Lords and people who are doing very well in the NFT space. So we are looking forward to all of the people joining in for the community and signing up for Konmaverse so that they can get to know about the further updates about the community. So basically, you can just let them know where to go next, and we'll just take it forward.